What makes a great premium family SUV? Is it space, technology, or even safety? Or is it something much more subtle? For years, the definition of a luxury SUV has been evolving. Bigger screens, smarter software, faster acceleration. But somewhere in that race for numbers, something got lost. Because true luxury isn't about spec sheets, it's about experience. With two EVs that didn't quite do as well as one hoped, this is where Li Auto does something differently. The i6 isn't chasing headlines with outrageous performance figures or gimmicks, it's engineered around real-world intelligence and feedback. And today, we are looking at it in a way that feels almost cinematic, shot in snow, rain and darkness. One day, one factory, real conditions. No studio lights, just atmosphere. Because sometimes, the best way to understand a car built around calm confidence is to see it in the storm. The last time that Li Auto came onto the channel, it was very clear what they stood for. Big cars, huge range, very crazy low drag efficiency, and a unique design language. The third installment is slightly smaller, but still has that streamlined body, like it's swimming through the air with ease. Almost like a shark. This is the Li Auto i6, and I'm gonna call mine Bruce.
Hello.
Well, hi!
Welcome to Wheelsboy, where we cover the newest, coolest, and wildest vehicles from the Chinese car market. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
The same way the i8 was the Mini Mega, the i6 is the Mini i8, sharing the same specifications, but it's much smaller, has less seats, and yes, less cost. This is a fully electric SUV, and it signals a deliberate shift in Li Auto's strategy. The Li Auto 6 recognised that the Chinese market has changed from large family-orientated cars to empty nesters who would rather adopt a dog than have a child. It's a mid to large electric SUV that has been built on their signature 800-volt platform. It's been positioned to bring the Li Auto into the mainstream EV space, but retain its premium focus. As we previously mentioned in our review of the i8, Li Auto is clearly building a consistent design language, and the i6 continues that almost unchanged in the interior. Step inside and it's essentially a scaled interpretation of the i8 cabin. You still get the twin 15.7-inch displays dominating the dash, the slim steering wheel screen and the digital rear view mirror, as well as the large heads-up display. Everything integrates cleanly and operates with the kind of polish that we've come to expect from Li Auto. The material quality, stitching and soft touch surfaces are consistent and carefully executed. There's a recognisable tactility now across all of Li Auto's lineup, a design DNA that's becoming one of the brand's defining traits. In the rear, you can also opt for the 21.4-inch entertainment display. Alternatively, you can get the panoramic glass roof paired with an electric sunshade. Personally, in a small seat, space-focused layout, I'd lean towards the glass roof setup. But it's good that Li Auto gives buyers that flexibility. If you're interested in doing tours like this one, you can't specifically do this one because this is exclusive for us, but you can join us in Beijing for the Wheelsboy EV tour, and that's in April. So make sure you keep watching, keep checking out Wheelsboy, subscribe, like, and leave us a comment, and we hope to see you on a tour in the future. Rear-wheel versions of the i6 produce about 250 kilowatts of power. All-wheel drive dual-motor versions produce 400 kilowatts of power and roughly 660 Newton-meters of torque. That translates for a 0 to 100 of just 4.5 seconds. An 87.3 kilowatt hour LFP battery gives you either 660 or 720 kilometers of pure CLTC electric range, depending on which powertrain you go for. Thanks to 800-volt architecture and 5C charging speeds, the i6 can put up to 500 kilometers in around 10 minutes under ideal conditions. At just under 5 meters long with a 3-meter wheelbase, the i6 offers generous cabin space whilst remaining manageable under urban driving conditions. Air suspension and adaptive dampening keep the ride very comfortable and composed, whilst there is very little cabin noise at speed. So we're now going roughly about 100 kilometers an hour, and you can hear that NVH is actually very good. Amongst all the noises, I think the loudest you can hear is the pitter-patter of rain. And what I'll do is I'll just put you onto the raw audio from the camera so you can hear exactly what I'm hearing. The road noise is very minimal, the tyre noise is very minimal, the wind noise is very minimal, and the vibrations are very little because obviously they get filtered out. So, and I've got the VLA here and we're sitting on the highway and it just feels like I'm a passenger in this drive. The car is driving you and you're just there for the ride. It's great. The i6 comes equipped with an Nvidia Thor-U chip, giving it a massive 700 tops and a smooth and confident VLA. Although I do have to mention that the VLA did not function under heavy snow at night, but I pleasantly found that the all-wheel drive version does come with a snow mode that adapted the heads-up display to an orange colour, and I faced no issues driving on the highway. Something that we don't get to test very often. On the other hand, it does give you some really cool functions using AI. The main one is called the Intelligent Lifestyle Assistant, which can do a number of functions such as order, pay, and arrange fast food pickups, tasks such as paying for parking quickly and automatically, as well as much more depending on which app you integrate into the system. I really wanted to try the Starbucks app, but we were sadly out of time. Given the power of that Thor-U chip, Li Auto have described their VLA system as assisted driving with human-like decision-making, and it allows you to use more natural language and commands like pull over or speed up to change that system. Now we're driving in a city with City NOA, and we're actually driving to a charging station. Now these charging stations are pretty unique, and you're going to see why. Because they don't operate like normal charging station. This is the Li Auto 5C supercharger. They've built it like a petrol station because they expect everyone to fully make use of the 10 minutes it takes to charge up to 500 kilometers. If you think about it, that's really a similar amount of time it takes to fill up a car with petrol. On top of that, when you enter the location into the car, it preheats the battery for optimized charging conditions. And they say with over 4,000 stations that you are never more than 100 kilometers away from your next station. Neat. The i6 represents Li Auto's full commitment to pure electric vehicles, asking the question whether long range and fast charging means that petrol cars are no longer necessary. It's a fast and fun car, and I've really enjoyed driving it today and checking out the factory. And I have to say, me and Bruce, we've had a great time. And don't forget, you can go for your own factory tour with the Wheelsboy EV tour. We will be going to Beijing in April. All the link and description will be down below, and we hope to see you there. So that's just about it from Bruce and I. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please, as always, like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and we'll see you in the next video. And it's snowing here. It's snowing in